Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the After Hours. Whoa. I'm getting a lot of feedback from you, Bowblax, buddy.
Oh shit, my bad.
Oh my god. Yo, can you plug some headphones in there?
Yeah, one.
Okay, well, there we go. What? Oh shit. Okay, I'm not... Fuck's sake. Okay, so just to let the podcast audience know, Bowblax is having a little bit of issues with his PC. Basically, like, his keyboard's not working, so he can't log into the computer. So he's on his phone right now, but because he's on his phone, there's like an insane amount of feedback or whatever. So if he can get some headphones on, hopefully we can get him on the show. But we'll see. We'll have to see. It's RFC Scuffed Hours tonight, at least on the other half of the program here. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the program. My name's AugieRFC. Welcome to episode number 199 of the program, RFC After Hours, episode number... Well, I said it, 199. See, I'm all thrown off now. Look what happens, right? You know, you've got little issues at the start. I can deal with issues in the middle of the stream, but when they're right at the start, that's when it just sets the whole show to shit, right? Hopefully we can get that sorted here. Anyway, how we all doing? And welcome to the Friday Weekender episode. We're gonna be doing a little bit of a pre-show, this tonight, usually the way it works, right, is this show is the epic show of the night. You know, it's what you wait for. It's what you do your work or your school, whatever, during the day, and then you kick it off on the show tonight. However, the big show you're going to want to catch tonight, if you can't catch this one for some reason, is going to be the John Swan show. Now, John Swan is not a streamer. Typically, he doesn't stream. However, tonight, he is going to release a lot of information on Suzy Lou. That there's just so much information. He can't compile it into one video. So, he's going to be doing a stream, and I'm going to be there. I think Pescator is going to be there. I'm pretty sure Nick Diorio is going to be there. Hopefully, Bowblax will be able to be there, if not here. It's going to be a fun show tonight. Forehead update. Yeah, that's right. We're going to be seeing a bit of a forward update there. Bowblax just let me know his phone does not have a headphone jack. Good old first world problems. You got earpods or AirPods or whatever the hell people are using nowadays? I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun show over on John Swan tonight. Make sure you got the notifications turned on. I think he has a little bit of a promo set for that. We'll go ahead and play that right now. Let me whip that one up. Where am I at? Where's my camera at? There we go. Let's go and see what he's got whipped up over here. The John Swan Live.
In regards to the other channel in question, sorry, I forgot his name. John Swan.
I love how that, we're gonna get into this later. Suzy's like resorts. Like, how does she stop us, right? And you got these little tactics she'll throw in there where she obviously knows who we are. She knows who I am. She knows who Swan is. She knows damn well who Tipster is. But she'll pretend like, that guy. What's his name? John Swan. Yeah, you know who we are. Don't pretend otherwise. Alright, I think it's just a little bit of a countdown there. He's whipped up the special assets there. So yeah, be sure to check that out. It'll be on his channel, youtube.com/JohnSwanYT. He'll be going on at 9 my time. So that's about 2.5 hours from now. Well, we've got some stuff on Suzy Lou over here as well, but we're gonna get to that as like the last part of tonight's show. So we can get to the Suzy Lou stuff, and then I can tease you guys over for the next program. Tonight, I've got some stuff I want to talk about myself. Including, well, we got a bunch of small stories to catch up on, including a Jake Paul related one. I want to throw in an MC Jarbo song as well. We got Invader V. She responded to the situation. I did a video on it, but I thought, we'd watch a little more in depth here, as well as Destiny, who had a Spurg out. I actually watched a little bit of it on Flamenco's stream when I was doing Gator Time on Gator's channel. Flamenco did an after show, and I was on there for a little bit. We watched Destiny's Spurg out, and I knew I had to play it on After Hours. We also got some Jeffree Star, Chris Hansen stuff to take a look at as well. Here's the deal. Here's a little bit of a secret with this program, right? When I'm like working on these shows, I spend maybe like an hour on prep, maybe 30 minutes on prep, And half of it is like kind of like scrambling. If it's like a slow news day, especially, half of it is like scrambling to find something to present for you guys. And the other half is, you know, me actually, you know, wanting to kind of sit down and talk about some things, kind of discuss some things. And tonight, you know, when it comes to Suzy Liu and Jeffree Star, there's stuff I definitely want to talk about. There's stuff I want to get into. And it's stuff I've talked about before. We're kind of treading old ground here. I realize that. But it bears repeating. You know, these YouTubers, and I kind of want to like sort of play a little bit of psychoanalysis, you know, not to say that I'm some sort of, you know, professional. I'm just going to dissect the human brain over here. That's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is I kind of want to, you know, take a look at what it's got to be in the minds of these psychopaths, of these people who know they're in the wrong, who know they've done some scummy shit, and how they sort of deal with that. Because I think for a lot of us, you know, the natural sort of the natural way we think, we process things, right, is when we've done something bad, we either feel remorse for it, or we just don't give a fuck. We're just like, yeah, I did that, so what are you gonna do about it? And, you know, I'm sure that's a lot of what goes on with people like Suzy Liu and people like Jeffree Star for different reasons. But I gotta wonder if there's something else not going there. Like, if they live in their own delusions or something like that. You know, what compels them to be the pieces of shit that they are? So we're going to be taking a look at that. We're going to be taking a look at all of that stuff. And so far, I think it's going to be a fun night. Be sure to get those likes on the program. I might be doing this solo tonight. I don't know. I mean, Bowblax is here, but, you know, he's not going to be able to talk to us on mobile. He's not going to be able to talk to us on PC. So hopefully he'll be able to get in here. But if not, it might be a solo night, so we'll have to see how it goes. The show must go on, though. We don't cancel. If you've paid attention, you know I have not canceled a show in like a month now, alright? And I know that's not that impressive, right? I know, like, wow, you went a month without, you know, blue balling your audience? Okay, yeah, fair enough. But I have not gone a month, and the one time I did have to cancel, it was outside of my control. Like, I wanted to do a show, I had a show ready, but things just got in the way. I just couldn't do it. So I'm on a pretty good track record, and I don't intend to stop that. We got some good momentum flowing over here, so I intend to keep that going. So regardless of whether people are able to come here or not, I think the show's got to go on. So there we go. Streamlabs.com/AugieRFC TV if you want to send me a donation, send me some support. Super chat is open as well. Super stickers, although please don't send me a super sticker. I don't like reading the super sticker. I don't know why that's even a feature on YouTube. It just doesn't work. I don't know, man. Make sure you're liking the video. If you don't have, you know, if you can't support us monetarily, if you don't have $5 to drop on the stream, well, you can support us the old-fashioned way with a good old hit the like on the video, make sure you're subbed, get those notifications turned on. That really helps out a lot, I think, is when the notifications are enabled. Why don't you have that turned on? I mean, come on now. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? I got a few clips on Red Fox Comms, my other channel. Go check that out. The clips are actually doing pretty well. YouTube.com/ExedPanda if you want some late night entertainment post RFC. That's my buddy Ben over there. He does game streams. I'm usually on them, but he's a pretty entertaining streamer. Go support my boy over there. And then of course John Swan later tonight if you want to go in and check that out. We're gonna be getting through some smaller stuff, and then we'll be getting into the Invader V drama at the start. So I hope you stick around. It's a little bit of a different program tonight, but hey, why complain? Why wrap it up? Why cancel the program? The show's got to go on. The show's got to go on. Shouts then chat to Lazy, Sleeping Beauty, Two Guys and a Puppet, Adrian Gale, Toastify, DM King. We got Lux Falcon in here, Two Guys and a Puppet. I think I read your name already, but I'll just read it again, because why not? Jaden Crump, Itachi, what's going on? Bowblax is a gay virgin blackface, moderating. T-Ghost, Toastify, and Luna Lizzie, BLT, what's going on, guys? How y'all doing? Welcome to the program. I got a donation. Bryce Taz, through 5, nerd. You guys want to know the nerdiest thing I've been doing during this quarantine? I don't know how you guys are dealing with the quarantine here. But some days it drives me up the wall, and then other days I'm fine with it. But on the days it's driving me up the wall, you know, I've had a lot of time to sit back, a lot of time to think. And I don't know if this is normal or not, but I swear ever since, I think when 2019 happened, but especially in 2020, I just being hit with like flashbacks of like early childhood. I don't know if that's normal, cause like it's not like I'm like old or anything. Like I'm not like 25 or I'm still a young guy, you know? Like I don't know why I'm like so preoccupied with thoughts of the, you know, the good old days or whatever. It's not like, you know, it was that long ago, at least in my opinion. But ever since it was like 2019, especially this year, I've just been getting hit with like thoughts of, you know, the good old childhood memories, you know, various thoughts have been, you know, coming to my mind. And I decided, you know, in one aspect, right, I was going to, 25 is old. Yeah, 25 is old, right? But I'm like 18 or whatever. You know, it's not like I have anything. It's not like I'm just sitting here like, yeah, you know, the good old days. And I don't know, man. I just can't control it, I guess. But, you know, I've been thinking about the good old days or whatever. And I've been, I don't know. I've just been kind of, you know, trying my best to kind of, you know, relive the glory days. You know, I busted out some old video games I used to play, you know, like I don't know what you guys used to play. I used to play like a lot of old Nintendo stuff, you know, the Mario Galaxies and stuff like that. Mario Kart Wii especially, you know, they make a bunch of mods. I don't know if you guys know this, but they make a bunch of mods. So I've been having fun, like just hacking that shit, you know, figuring out how like all like the code and shit works, and you know, just having a full-out autism moment, right? I know it's autistic, it's nerdy or whatever, but I don't care, man. You know, I've got this when I'm not doing YouTube, when I'm not streaming or whatever. I'm just kind of, you know, just you know, busting out the good old shit. I don't know why I'm on this ramble or whatever, but it just came to my mind. I don't know. Anyway, let's move on. Okay, so this is some old stuff right here, but I was playing some music earlier, and in my in my recommended was some good old MC Jarbo. How many of you guys know about MC Jarbo? Put a 1 in the chat if you know about MC Jarbo. Well, he does a lot of Mundane Matt stuff, and I don't really cover Mundane Matt stuff on my channel because it's not really relevant to anything that, you know, relates to me or my channel or whatever. But he did a song mixing up some iDub shit.
When we talk about Suzy Lou and her narcissistic, reflexive behavior.
Here's 5, and I'll give 10 later when we talk about Suzy Lou. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Anton Shields. Speaking of Suzy Lou, by the way, before we get into other shit, I've heard word that a certain crippled Indian has been invited to tonight's show. Now, do I think he'll show up? Considering his track record of not showing up, I don't think he's gonna show up. But I heard he was invited, so it could be an interesting program tonight. I don't know, man. Some interesting shit's going on there. But anyway, this is a song right here. Oh shit. Oh, I'm pasting the wrong link in there. I thought it got taken down, but it's a YouTube link and it's still on Twitter. Here's the real link right here. I'm gonna play this for you guys, and I just wanna, you know, I'm gonna full screen this one and just play this for you guys, just because it's some good shit right here. I think we need to, you know, spread love to certain artists or whatever, you know, shout out, you know, underrated music talent. And I've been critical on iDubbbz and how he's handled this situation, but if I'll give him this, he's pretty good at, he's got a good flow.
I love my girlfriend. I'm totally fine with dudes jacking off to pictures of her on the internet. If you are upset by me admitting this, listen the fuck up. I love my girl so fucking bad. I let her squeeze her tit for 50 cents. I don't get mad. I just have some mommy issues. She has problems with her dad. So I grabbed a box of tissue. Say, hello there, Mr. Hand. Oh man, I'm totally familiar with masturbation from dudes who are fascinated by cam whores living with a cancer patient. This shit's pretty basic. You just gotta fucking embrace it and be the man of the house. For example, listen to this shit I'm facing. No more kissing without first asking for permission. Ian, get yo bitch ass in that kitchen. Ian, listen, Ian. She's always on OnlyFans, so I bought a gold subscription. So I can see how much of her pussy, tits, and ass I'm missing. Oh my gosh, I love my girl so fucking bad. But why she spread her legs and take this dick inside of her bed? What the fuck? You know what? I've seen enough of that crap. Time to file a DMCA. Hey, just call me Mundane Matt. Huh. Damn, bitch. Look at all this damage. OnlyFans, bitch.
How does he get the clip of him saying Mundane Matt? When has he ever said that before? Like, the amount of time and effort that's gone into this is just fucking amazing. What's up, Nick? We're just appreciating some good...
You were live.
How did you not know I'm live?
I forgot.
It's 6:40, Nick.
I saw your shit. It looks like you're deafened when I joined in, and then all of a sudden you were live when I
Dude, I'm doing a solo show. I don't know if you knew, but Bowblax's PC broke, so he can't call in.
Is he just on, like, fucking mute?
Yeah, he's still in here, but like, huh?
Do you want me to hang out?
If you want to, I mean, I can do solo. I can roll with the boys or whatever. It doesn't really make a difference to me.
I'll just be like the less autistic Bowblax.
Well, I ran the poll when you guys had your little spat on Monday. I ran the poll. You people actually voted. I believe it was like 67% that you have more autism than Bowblax.
Well, then your chat's stupid because we took the test and I scored lower.
Oh, okay, I see. What did you score? What did you score? I think I scored like 17 or something. Oh, fuck off.
You're more autistic than me.
Oh my god.
Dude, you know, I was looking at something yesterday. Someone tweeted it out. Like they were talking like data doesn't lie, data doesn't lie. And someone made like 3 graphs that were really funny. It was like the number of deaths due to car accidents to like the rate of space travel or something like that, and it looked like it actually had a correlation.
What the hell?
Oh god, it was. Oh god.
Oh, it's just poking fun, like.
It was just shit posting. It was like real data that just looked like it made sense, but it didn't.
Yeah. Just hit 30K. What's up, Pegasus? How you doing? Yeah, man, we're just chilling right now. We're just listening to some good old MC Jarva, you know. So we're just straight up jamming out. Wait, what? I don't care. They can age restrict it. Doesn't matter. Am I age restricted?
Age restricted on my second channel where I barely cursed.
Dude, they age restrict videos all the time, and they still go and recommend and blow up. So I don't really think it makes a difference. Or maybe it's just broken. I don't know. But anyway, guys, you wanna check out the full song there? You can go ahead and play it. Now, here's why I'm playing this for you guys right now, because this is kind of old or whatever. Like, you might be wondering, well, like, what's going on here? Well, something I didn't cover again because the Suzy Lou stuff took precedence or whatever. Was iDubbbz went from king of the internet to DMCing pictures of his girlfriend's ass and tits. His story should be required reading for anyone who wants to sign up for a YouTube account as a cautionary tale. Now, this relates to some DMCAs that was going around. Apparently, iDubbbz and his girlfriend were DMCing, you know, the pictures or whatever. Which, here's the deal, right? If they were DMCAing, like, the OnlyFans content that was locked behind a paywall, that's fair, because that's like, you know, that's like if I were to go into someone's Patreon and just post all the shit they had that was you were supposed to pay for, you know, like, you know, that'd be fair if for them to strike me. But they were striking like memes and just straight up like just discussion about it or whatever. Like it was going a little like, you know, straight up, you know, okay, you can't strike this. Come on now. Recently, and this is something I don't know if this is of interest to you, Nick, but the owner of Kiwi Farms was suspended on Twitter recently.
Oh, you think Anissa Jamha is the reason why?
I'm not saying no, but I'm just saying, like, you know, just
wasn't he in some hot shit already? No, dude, you know what this is from? The article.
What hot shit was he in?
Out soon. Remember, everyone was saying like, can you please like give a comment on Kiwi Farms or whatever?
Was that? Yeah, but was that like a big article? I thought that was like that. I looked at a journalist like or whatever. Insider. Yeah, they had like, oh, okay. Well, I saw they had like 1K followers or something. So I thought this was just some random like, you know, startup little news show or something. I don't know.
No. That's an actual place. That's an actual public. Oh, wait, she was verified.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it's so easy. Like, it's so easy for those people to get verified, but like YouTubers, like a million subs. I'm talking about journalists before you get the wrong.
I know, but you gotta come from a big publication to get verified these days. You can't just put journalism in your bio and.
Dude, journalism is my city. It's my talent.
Journalism is my passion.
See, that's how we were. Dude, that's how we were gonna get verified or whatever. We were gonna the Legion.com, and then we were just gonna write 2 articles, and Twitter would have to verify us. Yeah, Alex isn't verified, but Kava says. I don't. You gotta like. You gotta either be like a journalist or whatever, or you gotta like know a guy. I don't know. But to be fair, I think Kavas was already in some articles or whatever. Not hit pieces, but like positive articles with the whole Logan Paul stuff. And I think that's a shortcut to get verified as well, is if you get like a publication writing about you, you get verified or something. Or you can. I don't know. It's weird. Anyway, we're in the small news section, so we're just kind of going through shit. Here's something. This is how I get verified. This is my journalism. De Blasio's social distancing tip line flooded with penis photos and Hitler memes. Do you like that, Nick?
That's
you fantastic. Gave no reaction. I was disappointed.
Do you know what like the De Blasio thing is?
Yeah.
He literally tweeted out saying, like, if you see someone who's not social distancing, text this number.
Yeah,
Somebody
they're doing
put
the
a video
same.
today,
They're
I was
doing the same
watching
thing
about
over
it.
here in Dallas or something. Like they're like, you know, like the governor or something will say, yeah, by the way, make sure you're just completely just, you know, just exposing all your neighbors or friends or whatever if they're violating social distancing, and nobody liked it. People were
suck a
pissed
dick.
as fuck.
Fuck you,
Yeah, dude.
Blasio.
Seriously. So I guess in retaliation they fucked his shit up or something. They just sent him photos
You know
of Sam middle fingers.
He deserves it.
The mayor dropping the Staten Island groundhog and news coverage of him going to the gym. Blah blah blah. Start flooding the reported numbers of pics. Eat a bag of dicks. It should have fucked him in the ass there.
Show this. This was my email that I sent to. Not my email. This was my response because the lady followed me for a comment on Kiwi Farms.
Oh yeah, did she actually? I would love to. Please contact me at nerdcityvlog@gmail.com. Oh my god. Holy shit. Holy fuck. Oh man. Here's a message for small YouTubers out there, by the way. Fuck these small. I'm as I'm preparing for the show today, right? I'm getting like all these like tweets sent at me. I'm getting all these like DMs sent at me.
Did you cover this shit too? Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah. So I'm getting these DMs sent at me, right? They're like, "Hey, are you able to chat? Would you collaborate with Pinkamus or someone, or at least give a shout out because he made a documentary on Deji?" You might be wondering, like, Augie, why are you being so harsh? So there's some small YouTuber who wants you to see his video.
That guy's account was made 12 hours ago.
It's just spamming.
Video out 52 times. That's the fucking guy. Would you do a collaboration with me? That's exactly who it was. There's no small YouTuber has a fucking fan who's gonna do this. This is ridiculous.
Look at this shit right here. So they're tweeting at. Oh, did they respond to me? That's funny as fuck. So they're just tweeting at everybody, like with links to this guy's video or whatever.
Yeah, I fucking blocked them.
Just all over the place. And then I go and check, like on my tweet here. Let me see if I pull it up. It's in my comment section too, right? So let me see if I can find this. So they're tweeting at everybody. It's in my comment section. And then I go to the video or whatever. And it's just some random channel with like 100 subs, just spreading this shit.
Kim tweeted his video out this morning.
Did he tweet out like positively?
Yeah, Keem tweeted it out positively because he saw Deji in the title. You know how Keem will just show up to any video that's against somebody he likes?
Yeah,
great video.
Drummer828 makes a video on top. Great video. Amazing work, dude. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, if you guys want to get a shout out from fucking... This 127 subscriber YouTube channel has someone sending out 50 notifications. Fuck you. We know exactly who sent those out. Like,
dude,
I can't stand small YouTubers for that reason.
I know, right?
I hate other ones of us. I want to eat other small YouTubers.
Like, they're just so hungry or something but it's like the way they go about it, right? You know, it's not even like I'm gonna build a bot on Reddit that just plugs my shit, you know, like reactor style or something like that. I'm just gonna DM literally every YouTuber and spam in their comments so that maybe they'll click on my video. Maybe.
Someone just wrote in chat, fun fact, Nick is a supporter of Maps rights. I am a supporter of Maps rights to get fucked in the ass in prison.
Yeah. Got him. What is that?
Like pedophile rights.
I know what that is, but why? What is the context? It's just somebody just coming in and just being like,
someone just said that. I don't know. I just wanted to make the joke. Like, I support a Maps right to get a bullet in the back of the head.
There we go. But yeah, small YouTubers, please, no, just don't. I tweeted out. I think I tweeted something out. I was like, if this is how you get people to tune in, quit. But I mean, hey, you got the Keemstar plug, so he's got to be doing something right. Did you watch the video? Was it good? Or was it shit?
I watched 2 seconds of the... Actually, can we watch the first 2 seconds of the video? Because I want you to see what I saw when I clicked off of it.
Alright. Pinkamus.
We're all going to watch it on stream.
No. No.
Keep going. I want you to hear they do the skits that they have in like it's like the Gokunaru skits but significantly worse.
Oh god.
And before I knew it, my parents made me shower with my little brother.
What is this?
That's gay. was like 5 when that happened.
I'm just saying, you've seen another guy's penis is all.
It was my little brother's.
That makes it even weirder.
You're making it sound like I had pleasure in it.
So Keemstar Keemstar watched this. He was like, "Amazing, dude! Everyone needs to see
Yeah,
this."
this is where I clicked off. Yo, wait, check the comment section. Did he comment?
If he did, he deleted it. Keemstar's Twitter brought me here. Twitter definitely brought me here. Jesus Christ. Keem sent me here. Do part 2. Keem tweet. Great vid.
I'm never gonna support.
All I'm saying is that I've had sex with a lot of women.
What?
Many girls have seen my penis and liked it is all.
This is such old school YouTube right here.
That may be true, but I doubt they like that nose of yours.
Whoa.
What did you just say?
I mean, come on. Yeah, man, that's one huge snoz right there.
That's not funny.
Dude, relax. It's just a joke, man.
That's not funny. I don't think it's funny. I found nothing funny in that insult.
George,
Don't touch me.
This is an hour long?
Yeah, it's an hour long.
I'm getting hate now. Oh, Mom, Dad, help! We'll talk more about that whole situation later, but I mean, he did bless the internet with this picture of Jake bleeding, so at least we all got something.
There's this festival called...
we'll know this.
Be the victim.
This is shit. Never mind. Okay. Boring. Yeah, small YouTubers just fucking quit.
That's like that filthy Frank shit, right? Like, is that what that is? Like a...
Well, it's like, I love like YouTubers like, you know what my exposed video needs? It needs a good old skit, something to, add the funnies to the product or whatever, or something like that. And then they like forget like they're like, emotionless and when they record, It's like, I'm gonna do a skit.
Like, yeah,
dude, you saw your brother's penis. Dude, that's gay, bro.
Skit. Why?
And yeah, the plot line, like what? Yeah, why is this in a Deji video? What does this have like anything to do? It's like they watch like a content cop where it's like the first minute of the video he's like skateboarding in a police outfit or something. They're like, haha, that's funny and random. I should do that. No, you shouldn't.
The
Stop.
Keemstar one had like the skits actually made sense in the iDubbbz one.
Yeah.
And the Leafy one, he had like the chin thing.
Yeah. Hangsight through $10 says, "I will dominate Caterino in bed." Thank you for that, Hangsight. I will dominate. I get it. Ha ha ha. I just want to like wonder like what Bowblax is doing. He's just sitting here just listening. He's just soaking in. He's literally being a cuck right now.
He's just fucking angry, bro.
Dude, he's just like ah! Okay, Jake Paul's canceled. Jake Paul's showing
I put a
boobies.
good thread out on this just now.
He's showing boobies to
got into
kids.
my 50th fight with Ultra Joe over Bunty King.
Oh my god. So for those of you that don't know, Jake Paul got canceled again today because apparently he's doing adult content. He's doing like OnlyFans or something, and he's also like showing a lot more sexual shit in his videos. So Keemstar, I guess, is on top of this because he says the Jake Paul stuff. Now I tweeted out earlier today. He was like, "This episode's gonna be legendary. I'm going head to head." So I guess
It was really boring.
I guess I gotta see. I don't know. I threw this in the docket like, oh my god, I threw this in the docket like a minute before.
Speaking about Logan Paul, we need to talk about his brother, Jake Paul, who
boy.
has lost his marbles.
Jake Paul's house was invaded.
That's right. On Last Rumbler, we reported that Jake Paul was uploading a picture of him practically naked. And then yesterday, he uploaded this video. A video titled R-Rated with him looking like he's about to take a bite out of his girlfriend's butthole.
Nice one.
Farther in the video, we do see some butts, but it's not his girlfriend's butt. It's his butt, and she's making face motions towards. I mean, you could literally see this kid's butt. Like, I don't know how this is allowed on YouTube.
That's a clip right there.
But to make matters even worse, then him and his girlfriend posted this picture on Instagram where Jake is simply covering the nips.
I like how, did he draw this?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Oh my god.
His girlfriend. That whole bra thing, I made myself.
Okay, hold on now. Wait a minute. Wait, hold on. I gotta show something right here. Wait. There's something about this picture we're all missing.
Wait, don't open the. Oh, okay. I was like, don't open the actual picture. No,
dude. I just opened the actual. We just get banned. No. What is this? Why?
Only
this is
use me, Paul.
This is Why? What is with these people? This is the only thing you should be apologizing for, right? I mean, look, it's the whole age-old Nerd City discussion over and over again. If your kids are looking up to Jake Paul as a role model, you failed as a parent, right? It's not that hard to take the iPad away.
This time.
Really now? Because to me, this just looks like, okay, well, we've been through this before. It's funny, don't get me wrong, but
let's be very clear. This is not what Lele Pons was doing. If you watch the video he put up, you know that softcore porn about statutory rape that Nerd likes to talk about?
Yeah.
This is that softcore porn.
I mean, yeah, it probably is. But,
that's the joke Tommy made on the show today. It literally is. That's it. Like, it's weird. I don't know.
I mean, the unedited photo, I literally can't show it on YouTube. That's how bad it is. But what I'm saying is, like, these parents or whatever, again, it just comes down to the parents, right? Like, if your kid, like, you can't, like, blame the creator. Like, oh, I let my kid, watch Jake Paul whenever they wanted, and now all of a sudden he's showing sex shit, and now my kid's watching porn, and I'm like, what? I'm like, come on now. Like, you don't monitor.
Weirdo. Look, there was that one fucking weirdo who said that kids are going to start being pregnant by the age of 13 because they watch Jake Paul.
Yeah, like, it just doesn't work like that. Dick. Yeah. But it's like, there's not news here, right? I mean, yeah, he's amping it up a lot. I don't think he got this bad before when he was really big, popular a few years ago or something like that. But I mean, come on. Jake Paul's always made, like, sex jokes in his videos and, shown sexual stuff, with his girlfriend or whatever. There's nothing new here. What we need to have the conversation about is, like, the fucking parents, which is what it always comes down to, is the parents. What do you got, Nick?
Let me raise you the issue, because this is what I basically put out in a Twitter chain. I don't give a fuck that he put out that he made a joke about getting an OnlyFans. I don't think it would matter if he does. That's an 18+ website.
Yeah, it's separate from YouTube.
Yeah, separate from YouTube. I don't give a fuck about your Instagram. This picture literally doesn't do anything for me. It's an Instagram account. I think celebrities have photos where they go, like, celebrities can do movies and then go half naked and shit like that, and other other venues. It doesn't really matter. Someone today compared it to if Steve or whatever from Blue's Clues went naked. Okay, that's a show for 3-year-olds. Let's not go crazy. My problem rises here when you think about this from the perspective of the YouTube algorithm. The same argument I make about Nerd City, how I think he's created jailbait for regulators, can be said about Jake Paul right here. Because you're looking at his content. Just can you open up Jake Paul's current videos?
Yeah, sure. Let's whip that. Whip that
up
right here.
Take a look at his videos, because people won't do this, but I want you to look at his channel and then tell me what content he's trying to appeal to. Like, genuinely trying to.
The first video is literally a picture of ass.
All right, now look at everything else. It's all boxing fights. It's I want to
Well, things got sexual with Riley Reid.
Porn stars. Like, this is obviously marketed to adults. The content he's making.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna. Okay, yeah. I was gonna say, yeah.
He's no longer towing the line between children and adult content, and everyone was asking him for the longest time to stop doing that. Stop towing the line. And then he did the opposite. He just went fucking hard in the adult direction, and now he's making more adult-oriented content. And then there's the issue of the audience. People could say, oh, he has children's content till like cows come home. This is where he'll run into a problem, though. He's probably not violating COPA. I don't think he's violating COPA at all. Again, I'm not a lawyer, but I don't think he's violating COPA. That could be an issue, because if he's not violating anything, and now picture your, like, 8-year-old hypothetical niece or nephew, right?
Yeah.
So they're going to click on a video. How does YouTube's algorithm work? Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to recommend you this video from 2 years ago, right?
Where it's kids, yeah.
So now your kid or your nephew or whatever is watching this video from 2 years ago because the YouTube algorithm does prioritize some older content onto your homepage. Now, the next video they click on could be this content. It could go like directly from
so they get, they're like watching like the 2-3-year-old content or whatever, and then it shows them rated R or whatever.
Yeah, then it shows this fucking adult content, and that's like jailbait for regulators, because you could write such a hit piece article just with what I just told you. And I got into a fight with Willie about this today, because he's like, well, you're allowed to grow, you're allowed to pivot your content.
Well, that's the thing, right? It's like the argument is like, okay, well, you have a problem with, this guy making kids content or whatever. Now you have a problem with him making adult content. Like, what is he supposed to do? That's, I guess the counter argument.
What he should have done. All right, so when and it's like Justin Bieber or Miley Cyrus, when they want to start making adult content, what do? They go into different avenues. They get criticized to shit. They start making more adult-oriented music videos. Eventually, they get through with it, right? That's what happens.
They got to gradually break through, you know?
What Jake Paul did here is if they basically stopped broadcasting kids television on Nickelodeon and they started airing MTV shit from when I was growing up.
Was it that drastic, though? Because I don't watch his content, so
dude,
I'm not familiar.
Put on his new video. Put on some of his new video.
This one?
Just towards the end. Yeah, towards the end.
Carol Baskin.
Yeah, bro, I don't know. Julia Roberts!
Dog, this feels like a Nerd City video.
Oh, we love it! It looks like Nerd City already cut this. That's how bad it looks.
That was just a random clip, too.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is you're going to go from one extreme all the way to the other, and it's going to be broadcasted next to each other. It's like if they took A Sweet Life of Zach and Cody and started making it an adult fucking thing halfway through a season without telling anybody. Like, that could be so bad. That could go so poorly. So many bad articles could be written like that.
Okay, so that's where your argument stems from. It's like he's literally handing this.
No, make a new channel, maybe private some videos. There's things he could have done if he wanted to go more towards adult stuff. And obviously he's still aiming at some sort of teenage demographic. I don't think anyone's going to say
I mean, the jumpy editing, you know, the loud, obnoxious, you know, because kids, you know, low attention spans or whatever. Yeah.
But I don't think this is made for 8-year-olds or 9-year-olds.
Yeah. I don't think his old shit was made for that either. I mean, it might have been targeted at that.
His early,
but I don't think
shit where he's like, buy that merch and stuff, I would say, yeah.
Well, isn't in that earlier shit he's also like making jokes about like banging his mom or something like this?
There is a gradual shift here, and he was making.
I know, like, by the way, I know, like, kids' cartoons or whatever, you know, especially on Nickelodeon. I know they also made like sexual jokes, but it was done in a way, like on SpongeBob, for instance. It was very subtle to where only like adults or like I don't know, perverted kids or whatever would get it or whatever.
Yeah, YouTube's always going to be rough around the edges. So whatever he was going for, whatever he got,
yeah. But my thing is like, it was very obvious when he would make a sexual joke when he's like, yeah, and then me and my mom, like, it's whoa, you know, it was very, very abrasive, abrupt or whatever, you know. It wasn't like he would like sneak things in there. It wasn't like he was subtle about it.
We were talking about this with like the Tana Mojo video where that was like a fucking like though these are all like this is the softcore porn about statutory rape.
Oh my god.
That's what this is, and it's just like this is part of the reason I got so mad about Lele Pons is like this shit is actually worse, like significantly worse. Like the stuff he was saying about her is more relevant to him.
Yeah, I suppose so. My whole thing is like, look, if he's giving, like, I think we're arguing two different things here, because my thing is like, look, come on, parents, like, parents these days, like, they think taking the iPad away is like abuse or what. I can't control my kid watches. I don't want to be a helicopter parent. It's like, well, come on now. I mean, there's helicopter parent, then there's just being a parent, you know? Like, if you can't just be like, well, I let my kid watch Jake Paul a few years ago when he was relatively okay, but now that he's basically uploading softcore porn or whatever, this is a problem. YouTube needs to do something about this.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
I agree with you 100%. No parents should have been letting their kids watch Jake Paul. If your kids were watching Jake Paul before, you're probably bad parents, because there's no reason to not be educated. There's so many articles, there's so many videos, there's so many avenues for you to have found out. Like, we don't need to hashtag stop Jake Paul. Everyone fucking knows this guy was bad. The parents who are letting their kids watch it are knowingly letting their kids watch this shit, but they don't now know what he's making right now, and that could be a bit of an issue.
Yeah. $5 from Mike the Bike says Jake Paul's foot is as haunting as the Suzy Liu fan Twoon encountered. Speaking of Suzy Liu fan, when we get later into the Suzy Liu segment, does somebody have an archive or something of that video of that really old Suzy Liu fan who could like barely speak and he was like tweeting a tipster or whatever?
It's at the end of my video. I don't know where the raw one is.
Yeah, I know like somebody sent it to me like a month ago, but I could not. And it's probably buried in messages or whatever. I don't know. If any of you guys know what I'm talking about, tweet it at me at AugieRFC or on Discord or somewhere, just so I can have it. Anyway. That being
so at
said,
the end of this, I just want to say like one more thing is that like obviously we take the piss out of Nerd City a lot. I think on this one here, I think this is a necessary evil.
Well, the reason why it's the same reason, right? The reason why we take the piss out of Nerd City or whatever is because like he's gonna fuck up the platform. It's the same argument you're making for Jake Paul.
I think this is an article risk. I think this is way bigger of an article risk.
Yeah, and Nerd City is also an article risk too. So it's like the same thing for different reasons.
Yeah, that's where I land on this. I think it would be fair game to go after this one. I think the way he did you see the way he did? It was awful. It was god awful.
Oh, his response where he was like,
yeah,
my audience. Yeah, we were talking about this offline before we started the stream or whatever.
He made a joke. Yeah, he fucking did a Nerd City joke in the middle of the whole thing.
Yeah, he was like, my audience isn't, my audience is 18 to 24. I'm like, yeah, right.
Yeah, and then this moron sends him demographic. Like, if you're saying that Jake Paul's audience is 9-year-olds, they don't even track that statistic because they're not even allowed on the website. Demographic doesn't mean shit.
Yeah. Let me see if I can pull up his reply or whatever. Where was it? Did he delete it? This fucking asshole. He probably did. Oh no, there. Oh Jesus. Okay, I'm showing. Whoa. Okay, I'm gonna have to full screen my own screen because the guy who tweeted it out, I don't think. No, he didn't censor it. He said, imagine being as stupid as you are. This is his response to the guy who kind of got this whole thing rolling or whatever. Jake Paul says, imagine being as stupid as you are. I wish I could wake up and be a sheep. People grow up. My audience is 18 through 24. You're an ignorant critic who has never accomplished anything. Try having a belly laugh or getting laid, buddy. Oh shit, I lost it. Fuck. I bet you haven't in a while. Okay, that's what he said. And,
well, if his audience was 15 years old, then he wouldn't be wrong.
Alright, I think we're gonna move on. John Swan just tweeted out, live in 2 hours with AugieRFC, Bowblax, Nick Diorio, Josh Pescator, Tipster, and Linead. Oh, big guest, Linead tonight. We'll be on his channel shortly. Should be a beefy 2-hour stream.
Getting a bit more exposure. I want to try to.
Honestly, though, like he's solid shit. He should do more videos. His Kappa video was succinct to the point. He's sharp. He's also for those of you guys who don't know, he's also the designer for redfoxcoms.com. So, can you explain what the problem with Nerd City is? I really don't get what you're talking about. Well, if you're a new listener or whatever, you probably are kind of
like 50 other streams. Dude.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, this is like a whole manga arc. If you want to spend the whole night on this, I really don't.
Yeah, let me take you back to the good old times of November 2019.
Go, actually, here, there's 2 videos by Willie Mac Show that really get the point across.
Yeah, and they're very short. Go look at his channel.
There are 2 Nerd City videos. There's one that was the original one and one responding to Nerd City's reply. It's totally fair game.
300 watching on YouTube.com. 3 people watching on D-Live, killing it. Make sure you're hitting the like button. D-Live!
We're the lemons.
You know the few people that watch me on D-Live, they're always like, why don't you promote D-Live more? And I'm just like, man. I don't know.
Well, Nick just went live the other day and got 800 coherent viewers, so that's why I don't promote D-Live.
What's up, Ricky Berwick, the next D-Live star over here? How you doing, man? Ricky, are you there? Or are you just chilling? Well, good to hear from you.
Okay,
man.
That was good. That was good to have you.
Let's move on. Nick, have you been following this Invader girl? We're going to play a couple of her clips and then play Destiny's hot take. My God. I'm actually, by the way, before we get into this, I want to say Destiny's entertaining as fuck. I'm a listener of Destiny streams quite regularly, actually, which might be surprising to some of you people. However, his video he did on the Invader V situation, which is, if you guys don't know, that's the e-girl that was begging for $5 or whatever. She said, you've got an obligation to. He did a video, responding, simping. I put simp in the title as kind of like a joke or whatever, but I mean, I don't know, man. We'll get into that shortly.
I trolled Bowblax a lot on this last night. I don't think it's as bad as he made it out to be, but
really? Because I was watching this and this is pretty laughable.
I'll tell you the point that I want to make, but other than that, yeah, go for it.
All right, this is her apology to the clip that I'm sure all of you have seen by now.
You're here right now because you've seen a clip of me, and you're very angry about what I said in that clip.
Why does every apology? You're here right now, and you are justified in your anger. I have made a severe It's like, well, okay. All right.
In your anger. What I said was tone deaf, insensitive, and stupid. and I recognize that. I recognize that there is no context that I can give that would excuse what I said, so I won't.
D-Live!
Can only own what I said.
There we go, finally. Fuck.
Thank you for that, Ricky. I appreciate that.
No problem.
The clip that you saw does not represent my true feelings. I've streamed for hundreds of hours, and I've said, support communities after you support yourself first. Subscribe if you have the disposable income to do so.
Dude, subscribe. Subscribe if you've got the income, right? If you've got the money to spend, you better subscribe, right? But if you're in a crisis or whatever, you just can't afford it. I just love these like cookie cutter apology videos, man.
Dude, that's like a $500 beanbag. I would totally smash.
How much would you pay to sniff the beanbag, Ricky?
How much would
I don't want to think about. Never mind.
How much money is
God.
there?
How many subs would you gift her, Ricky? Tier 3.
Her whole fucking fan base, dude.
Smoke the Bear through 5 says common symptoms of cloutitis include ignoring people who you think won't benefit you socially. A simple response to my tweets and DMs would be nice, man. There we go.
What?
I don't know. I had to read it.
I got lost.
You've seen a clip of me, and you're very angry about what I.
Okay, we get the point. It's basically just a basic bitch apology or whatever. Now she also did some other shit on Twitter. This is the funny part. She tried to pull the Nick, do you remember when Hassan got in trouble for saying like America deserved 9/11 or whatever? And in his response or whatever, he was like, well, I guess you can chalk it up to English being my first or my second language or whatever, or something like that.
Oh my god. No,
well, she pulled like yeah, he did that. Yeah. He did that on the Young Turks. Well, she kind of did a similar thing here. She was basically like, well, I come from like a poor family or whatever.
So my own experience is that I grew up very poor. I think it was interesting to see the assumptions that people made about me based on the clip that they watched. That I grew up very wealthy, that I come from privilege, that I was born with a silver spoon in my mouth. Anyone who has been on my channel for a period of time outside of this
put
would
something
know
in your mouth.
that I grew up poor.
He means his penis.
Of a single mother who was an immigrant. English was her second language. I have a brother who also grew up poor with me. We understood the value of work. We understood the value of $1. And the comments that I made did not reflect my own life experiences. The comments that I made in that clip reflected a very dark part of myself, which is despicable, truly. I don't know how many other ways I can say that I recognize that what I said was very wrong. But I will say it in as many ways as I need to so that you understand that I know the consequences of my actions. And my
this
words.
sounds like a sociopath trying to get, like adhere to what
I know, right?
It again, like I don't want to.
She talks like a robot, bro.
Yeah, she does. It's weird. I don't like it.
With all due respect, why didn't you apologize before the clip blew up? Okay.
Dude, they asked the question, well, how come if you're so apologetic, why didn't you do it when you know, before the clip? And she's, shit, fuck. She gulps. She's like, damn it.
She's like, why did I read that one?
Why am I reading any of these?
That one?
Yeah, mods. Someone got fired.
That's a difficult question to answer.
Oh no.
Preemptively talking about a bad take quite often for a lot of streamers will highlight it more than if they let it lie. So there have been other statements that I've made on stream that have been questionable. If you stream for any amount of time, eventually you'll put your foot in your mouth. And so that's happened before.
Nah, I've never said anything regrettable on stream before.
Okay.
I suppose I didn't apologize immediately after making those comments. Because I didn't realize the gravity of hearing them. I didn't realize how hurtful it was, what I was saying, and how personally everyone would take it.
Yeah.
I think that the comments that I made were terrible, and I knew they were terrible in the moment that I was saying them.
I can't take it anymore.
I don't think that.
Yeah, I like the over-exaggeration. Like, she says something dumb and memeable or whatever, right? But she's, like, acting like she just, said like, you know, advocated for genocide or so. It was like, it wasn't that bad. It was funny. It wasn't that bad, you know, like, I don't know. This girl's nuts. Anyway. Let me see if I can grab this right here. This was Destiny's response. Smoke the Bear through 2 says, my bad, Augie. I thought this was Bowblax's stream. Wait, what? Well, the channel says AugieRFC, so I don't know how you... Alright, let's move on.
I think the joke is...
The joke is like...
Streamer. I mean, Bowblax is a bigger YouTuber.
He's not a bigger streamer.
No, he's not.
As soon as you talk about like how...
Jesus, this clip is like loud as fuck.
My bad, Angie.
How much money you make as a streamer or something. People are like, oh, you're entitled. Oh, blah. Like, I mean, just look at the title of the Twitch clip, right? Or look at people like Pokey who are so fucking thirsty to jump in and like give their
Pokey whore
2 cents take on this topic. Like everybody just wants to like show like how ethical and moral and virtuous. Like, oh yeah, like oh yeah, you shouldn't have to sub to anybody. Nobody's fucking saying you should have to sub. You stupid. Nobody's saying that you're entitled to a subscription, or nobody's saying that you have to fucking sub to some streamer.
Yeah, but like the clip like implies like if you watch the original clip or whatever, like she's obviously like implying, you know, like I
think he's making an argument nobody's making. I agree.
Yeah. I mean, obviously she's saying that shit, you know, because she's mad she's not getting subs. She wants to rile it up or whatever. I just don't understand why this would be your hill to die on. But it's funny though. It's funny.
I kind of get it. Like what he was saying. I saw a longer clip where he was going through like all the points, like point for point.
Yeah, we'll get to that part.
This is a whole thing?
Yeah, we're not gonna play the whole thing. We're just gonna skip around when it gets good or whatever.
Like the 1 minute and 30-second clip. I don't know if there's anything else.
Well, let's just keep going.
Are these cringe fucking takes? I'm good. Do you want to get more triggered on the every streamer giving the reaction to the V stuff is just gonna be some variety of like, oh, she's so entitled, blah 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 blah, just chatting thoughts horrors. Like that's gonna be like every criticism. Like the original, it's so funny because the original thing is basically just like, if you're not subbing, it's not because you don't have the money to, it's because you don't want to, which is still fine. Just don't lie about it. It's pretty basic. I don't think anybody can disagree with that. Most people that watch Twitch have the money to sub. If you don't want to, just don't do it. Do you think Bad Bunny was wrong in the...
Yeah, but here's the deal, right? When people are asking you for money and say theoretically, yeah, you've got the money to spend or whatever, but you don't want to, you're obviously going to lie. Like, let's say you're walking down the street or whatever, right? And like some homeless dude who's like really sketchy looking comes up to you, right? And he's like, you know, he's asking for a donation or something. And you got like $20 in your pocket or whatever, or $5 or something. And theoretically, yeah, you could give it to him, but your senses are telling you, nah, this guy's a little weird or whatever. You're obviously just going to say like, oh, I don't have any money on me, sorry. You know? Like that's the same thing.
Yeah, but if you're lying, does that make the statement not true?
Yeah, but like, what are you gonna do? Just be like, well, I do have this $5, but I ain't giving it to you. Like, nobody's gonna say that in real life in that type of situation.
Yeah, but you don't have to. You're not in real life. You're in a Twitch chat.
Yeah, but like, what like,
you
her argument...
At all. You can literally just not donate.
I guess it's just such a weird thing to get caught up on. Like, obviously she's
being
saying
a complete bitch. Let's be clear. She's being a complete bitch. But if you take this situation away, I really want your answer on this. If you take this situation away from a quarantine and a disease where a lot of people have lost their jobs, because that's what makes this the most ridiculous right now. That's
I like how the clip, like, it was like during a crisis, like,
yeah, they're in a crisis.
Like, that's like the death nail in the whole coffin right there. Yeah,
you could still probably pay. All right, that girl's a complete cunt. All right, we're not gonna defend that girl at all.
Yeah.
How many people watching Twitch don't have $5 to give a streamer per month? Now, you could say a lot of people are watching a lot of streamers.
Yeah, but yeah, exactly. Like, here's the thing, right? Like, yeah, theoretically, if I was watching one streamer, I would probably, and I enjoyed their content or whatever, I'd probably feel compelled to pay. But if I had that mentality for everyone I watch, I'd be spending like hundreds of dollars a month. And that's just not practical.
Here's my predicament. One day I found out that I was subbed to Tipster for 9 months. I didn't know. I found out a couple weeks ago that I've had Hulu for 6 years. Do you know how much Hulu I've paid for in 6 years?
Well, like, what's your argument here? I'm confused.
My argument is that, yes, most people have the money to pay $5.
Oh, well, yeah. Yeah.
If you're watching one streamer for 8 hours a day, and like, obviously they shouldn't say it because it's incredibly bad taste. Yeah. But let's be clear here. The vast majority of people who have the luxury to sit and watch Twitch in the afternoon and don't go to work probably have enough money.
Well, it's like, here's the deal. Let's get to the part where he was at the notepad. I like how this this conversation that he's having requires a notepad stream, you know? Like he's gonna lay out the detailed arguments for Twitch drama.
The average Twitch viewer is going to be is going to have more expendable income than the average American, like as a whole. Does anybody disagree with this? That a person with access to the internet and free time.
Yeah, but aren't a lot of Twitch users kids who if they're...
Well, kids don't have to pay car insurance, kids don't have to pay rent.
Yeah, but they also don't have money.
I believe he says 18 plus, but if you're 18 plus, yeah. Dude, you definitely have money. There's no, it's impossible these days to go jobless majority of the time. Going to college and all that stuff. At least where I grew up. That might just be a product of where I live.
I mean, yeah, everyone but people that I know that have money or whatever, they're putting that to other shit. Like me, I'm not spending crazy amount. Every now and again, I watch a stream, I'll send a donation or whatever. But I'm not most of my money, most of it is going to other shit that's not,
Yeah, most of your money. You're spending your day making money by streaming. Your friends probably aren't sitting on Twitch all day.
Well, yeah,
the
but
big gag here, the big punch is she says something along the lines of, if you don't have enough money to donate to me, you should get a job, right? You probably shouldn't be sitting around all day watching Twitch. That's such a, obviously that comes off like a super cunty way to say it. She's obviously in the wrong, but from a theoretical perspective,
well, I mean, I guess really that's how Destiny,
you shouldn't be sitting in your mom's house.
Look, that's how Destiny, wins his arguments. From a theoretical perspective, when he's getting into an argument, where he's playing, advocate, devil's advocate for incest or whatever. Obviously, we all know in the chat, incest is wrong, right? But the way Destiny wins is because he's okay, throw away morals for a second, or throw away the idea that what's bad is bad or whatever. What's wrong with incest? What's inherently wrong with it?
Destiny's wrong here because Destiny's defending the girl. That's why Destiny's wrong. But from a conceptual standpoint, I get the argument.
I get it too, but it's just why would you do this on stream?
No, you shouldn't do this. And if you're Destiny, you definitely shouldn't do this.
Yeah.
The worst thing you could possibly do is what I'm doing right now and explaining to the audience that you shouldn't sit and watch Twitch streams all day.
Yeah.
Because that's my viewers. I shouldn't tell them this. Don't go get jobs. Watch my streams.
Yes.
But I'm just saying,
Destiny talks like he's the product of incest. Oh my god.
Oh.
But no, that's how he wins his arguments, right? Or I don't know, win, but that's how he argues, right? He throws away. Because when he gets it, listen to those, the incest arguments he has on stream with, no bullshit or whatever. They're actually pretty interesting to listen to. I would never go on stream and play devil's advocate for incest.
I think he's flexing it.
Yeah,
no bullshit. It's such a bad debater. He could lose a debate.
Well, it's mental masturbation. It's okay, I'm so big-brained, I'm going to defend something that everyone just assumes naturally is indefensible, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is well,
no bullshit. It's just notoriously shit at debates. I think that's why he did it. He is I watched him debate Turkey Tom.
Pre-based Turkey Tom.
Yeah, before he even knew what Israel was.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Hours in the day to watch streams is probably going to have more expendable income than the normal average American. Are there people that actually disagree with this? I don't know why people are only saying 18 plus when children have some of the most expendable income in the world. I mean, but sure, we can make it 18 plus because V's stream is marked 18 plus. So we'll say the average 18 plus Twitch viewer, okay, is going to have more expendable income than the average American. Let's say that, okay?
What does he mean by Twitch viewer? Does that mean just somebody who literally just watches Twitch all day? Or is that just because somebody just casually loads it up?
If you have the luxury of being able to sit on the internet and watch Twitch all day, either you're living with your parents so you don't have many bills, or B, you have enough money, you're working from home, you're able to do it. I think that's what he's saying. Because most people, if they don't have that money, are working day jobs during these streams.
Yeah.
I'm saying most income. I'm saying most expendable income.
Thanks to
what
all
the
this
fuck I have to buy
drama,
Lego
I
sets
keep
with that
getting
money.
on Levan's
The majority of
ads
viewers
on
are probably
my YouTube
college
page.
students that can spend that money on their school debt. Wait, what? Are you going down to the fucking FAFSA office asking where to mail in your $5 checks?
Yeah.
What are you basing that on? Children have income? You mean allowances? No, expendable income. Or do we not even know what the words mean? Hold on. I'm so sorry.
Dude, he jerks off to how smart he thinks he is.
He does. I love how, like, such a simple conversation, already he's just completely fuming at chat.
He just
you know?
chimped out. That's what chimping
Like,
out is, right?
He starts the clip calling Pokemon a whore for calling this shit out. I mean, it's like, why are you mad already? Like, I understand getting mad when you're arguing about somebody about, like, ethnostates or something. Like, okay, you have something to get pissed about, but we're arguing about Twitch drama about a girl who's demanding money on the internet. It's very, like, the premise is humorous. How are you getting mad? Why is this something we're getting worked up about?
I have no idea. This is hilarious.
Okay.
He is entertaining, though.
For a child, a very high percentage of any money that
He's
you
talking to them
make
like they're retarded.
is expendable or disposable, is what I should say.
Yeah, who doesn't know what expendable income means?
Meaning that you can spend it on, like random like shit that's fun for you. Now, when you're an adult and you buy things, or when you're an adult and you make money, a lot of your income is not disposable. Okay, you have to spend it on bills, right? You have to spend it on like your house or your car. Right, so 50% of your income, right? Generally, when you're a kid and you buy toys and you buy games and shit like this is spent with disposable income. There's a reason why 21 to 30 is a prime advertising, right? Okay, so instead of expendable, I should say disposable. Okay. Why the fuck would Twitch viewers have more expendable income than a regular American? Are all the people watching the boob streamers kids? What are we getting at here, Destiny? Wait, what? Okay, maybe this is the main premise then that we all disagree on, okay?
Yeah.
Maybe this is the one. Somebody linked me Statista.com and I need a $39 per month premium account to see the stat. Thank you for that. Okay. If we seriously disagree with this, okay, these are the things that I would say, okay? Number one, if you live in a house with a computer and internet, you're probably already in like a decent spot in America, okay? You're not homeless. We've gotten rid of those people. You're not so financially destitute you can't even afford an internet connection or a computer, right? Okay, so you're probably.
I don't know about that one.
What he's missing is cell phones, because now the most basic cell phone can get to the internet. If the most basic cell phone can get the internet, the most basic cell phone can get Twitch. So.
Yeah, but he's like, if you have an internet connection and a computer, you're probably, you know, doing okay. Or I don't know, man. There's a lot of poor people who have basic shit.
Poverty. If you have a computer and you're not, like you're not in like crippling debt, like crippling poverty.
Yeah.
Probably doing.
Like obviously, dude, the internet goes before the lights go off. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess.
Like you're gonna feed your family before you pay your computer bill.
Like I knew some people who, yeah, they had a computer or whatever, and they had basic internet, but they were pretty fucking poor or whatever. Like they were struggling to make it or something. Like I know he's saying most. You know, I think that's probably the caveat here. Is he's saying most people are probably fine.
Yeah, it's the vast like 99%. Obviously, there are outliers. Obviously, we probably know somebody who's
like I knew a fair amount of poor people at school or whatever. Yeah, they had an iPhone or whatever, but so who doesn't have an iPhone or a phone, I should say?
These days, everyone, dude, fucking 9-year-olds have iPhones.
Jeez, yeah.
Okay, there. Okay. So that's number one. Okay. Number two, if you have hours a day, like at least 1 hour a day to watch a Twitch stream, well, actually, we can even back up. If you have an interest in video games, okay. When you say really stupid shit, I'm going to IP ban you for 1,024 hours. This is my only warning. Think about it before you say some real dumb shit. So Mauler X, you don't need a computer or home internet to watch Twitch streams. The average viewer is not going to the fucking library to watch Twitch streams, you inbred dipshit fuckhead. How fucking stupid are you to type that in chat? You don't need a computer or home internet to watch Twitch streams. Sure, you could sit outside your school on your fucking Nokia phone and tap into the Wi-Fi and watch streams like that. I'm going to go ahead and make the assumption. Dude, I can't even believe it. How fucking stupid you guys are. Holy shit. Like, where do you think the average person watches Twitch streams at? Do you think they steal a fucking... like, you're literally doing the, like, didn't know, free internet, free laptop, free Wi-Fi, no, never sub. Like, do you really think that's the average case user? That the average person watching a Twitch stream is doing it on an internet connection they don't pay for, on a computer that they don't own? Like, holy shit, how fucking dumb. Not to mention the fact that in...
What?
I don't know if you can do this right now, but I'm gonna go to my YouTube stats. I want to show you how many people watch from mobile. Because he said,
"Oh God, dude, I posted my mobile stats on Twitter the other day. Like, here's the deal: my channel's got 1.5 million views on it. Right? 1 million of those are from mobile viewers, and like 200K of those.
I'll pull mine up.
Do you not know how to get there?
Is it under audience?
Go into your YouTube Studio, analytics, advanced mode, and then
Got it. Now it's
traffic source, I think. No, not traffic source. It's under. Where is this? Device type. You gotta hit more. Yeah.
Oh, dude. All right, Destiny, suck my dick. Hold on, wait. You're wrong. You're absolutely wrong. Here.
Look, I'm showing mine on stream right now.
At least compared to you, dude. Mine is more on mobile.
Holy sh! Let me show mine first, then I'll pull up yours. If you're, I don't know how you're. Just send me a screenshot or something, I guess.
Yeah.
But look at this, right? So I've got 1.4 million views on my channel, and 1 million of those are 64%, as a matter of fact, are mobile. 300K of those are on computer. I saw this for the first time the other day. I was blown away. I was like, wait a minute. I knew more were probably going to be on mobile by a little bit. I didn't realize the margin was that much. I didn't know it was that extreme. But there's your mobile stats or whatever.
Right,
yeah.
Who the fuck is calling me in the middle of this live stream? I'm not answering.
Apparently, 50,000 people watch me on their TV. God, that must have been horrifying. Mom, turn on RFC!
Was that the Legion? The fucking Legion just called you?
Turkey Tom, yeah.
Oh, Tom called. Alright, here.
One in the chat if you're on mobile? Yeah, that's actually... I want to do a straw poll or whatever.
Dude, I've watched so much Twitch on mobile.
Well, actually, if I
and
do...
you can watch it from LTE.
Yeah. Okay, let me show yours. I won't do a straw poll, actually, because if you're on mobile, you can't vote, so... Well... Oh, you got almost the same amount of views. Yeah, 57% are on mobile. What the hell, man? Yeah, that's insane. Yeah, all these people type... Literally the whole chat's like typing one or whatever. I thought most people want... Like, I mean, I should be dumb, but I thought at least for streamers, there was a heavier PC audience. I guess it's because YouTube is so easy to run on phone. But yeah.
Dude, there's tablets now. There's so many different ways to watch this shit. I mean, can't you, like... Some TVs can literally open it now. Isn't that like? Yeah,
I mean, 50,000 people. 50,000 people watch me on their TV. 68,000 people watch me on their Xbox. That's kind of wow. Let me read a couple super berries. Ryle the Amazing. Toss 5. By the way, good YouTuber. You guys should sub to him. I watched one of his videos the other day. Thanks to all this iDubbbz drama, I keep getting OnlyFans ads on my YouTube page. Yeah, somebody was telling me YouTube is going ham with the OnlyFans ads or whatever. I guess they play that on edgier content, you know. The edgier content gets like more R-rated ads or whatever. I don't know. Maybe they rolled that out. Mike the Bike Through 2 says, I mostly watch at work, so mobile. Well, there you go. That's the other thing is like the time zone. When we're doing stuff, like we got a huge European and even Australian audience, I guess. Where's my audience come from? Am I allowed to show this on stream? I guess. Come on, geography. Yeah, Australia, United Kingdom, Germany, oddly enough. Where's Israel on the list? Oh, 1,000 people watch from Israel. There you go. Okay.
Can I pull Unwind up?
Oh, is Unwind in there? Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, Unwind?
Hey, do you guys know you can actually just turn audio on Twitch?
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, you can because people do podcasts and stuff live on there all the time.
Yeah.
So you don't even have to have the video function on. So Twitch is essentially radio. People listen to it all the time at work.
Yeah, you can set it to audio only. It takes barely any, like, you know,
I think that's his worst point that he's made so far. I haven't seen the whole stream. I just saw the 1-minute clip.
I saw Tipster or somebody's video about it, and he makes hardly any good points in my opinion. Like you can make the argument, like you said, Nick, that yeah, everybody's got $5 that they can spend, but that's to one streamer. You can't spend $5 on every streamer you watch.
Yeah.
So everybody's picking and choosing who they're going to give that to. So so his whole logic is that they have $5. So by his own logic, his own audience should not be giving their $5 to him. They should be giving it to her.
Oh,
I mean, yeah.
Destiny owned. Nah.
It's such a massively flawed argument. The whole video.
Unwind. You understand this guy's got a massive brain. I don't know if you want to go. I don't know if you want to go down this hill, man. He's gonna embarrass you. Are you in the watch? Not the watch together. The live thing that Discord does now. I like the old system of Discord better, but this new
There's
live
a newer
thing,
one. You don't have the update yet.
I purposely avoid updating my Discords because last time I did that, it broke.
It's getting launched randomly server side. So basically what it does is you'll be able to have your camera on, your stream on at the same time, and everyone else can have their own stuff going too. Right now, like you can, like the go live feature becomes a room.
Yeah, I think I actually got that the other day. I got alert when I opened Discord the other day.
We have it in the newsroom, but not on Shot from the Point. We also have it in Doc server.
Oh, interesting. The Dr. Zhivago server. Let's
Dr. Zhivago server.
Yeah, the doxing server.
Doc? That's so annoying.
You know, the doc server.
Pugnan is fucking searing right now.
Dude, Pugnan is like, he's like throbbing right now. He's like, the doc server? Huh? Bowblax, are you in here?
Bowblax unmuted? What? Nope. Okay.
Hello?
Wait, yo, what's up, man?
What the fuck?
Yo, you hear me? Okay, nice.
You're always dog shit.
I had to borrow a keyboard from my neighbor. That's the only thing I could... So
wait, Bowblax, why do you sound like you're underwater right now?
Dude,
did Bowblax go through a second round of puberty?
Dude, he's got Cisco's mic.
Am I deep?
Dude, your mic sounds like shit, dude. What are you? Are you using? You're using your webcam mic, I think.
Can you sing Somewhere Over the Rainbow like this?
And then he mutes. Yo. Bowblax.
Yeah, I can't wait to have him on the stream tonight with John Swan.
Oh, it's gonna be. Yeah, I go. RFC After Hours is literally just the testing stream, making sure our shit works tonight.
Everybody, Bowblax here.
Fucking Dr. Doom has entered the chat.
Dude, Bowblax is like, yo, I had to borrow a keyboard. Does the keyboard have a mic attached to it?
Mark Force. Your balls dropped, dude.
Oh my god.
In order to watch a Twitch stream, you also probably need a decent-ish internet connection, right? You're not doing this on some shit like,
No, you don't.
I don't know if like on a 1 down, 1 up connection, not gigabit per second, but megabit per second. I don't think that
I
on
watch
like
on
a
144p all the time.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
so I can watch on data.
For talk shows and stuff, you can put it on absolute dirt and
because of when SFTP is on, I have to watch it on my phone, like going through areas where I have like 2 bars of service. So I have to watch it on 144p and deal with dropout.
I remember when I was in the mountains in Colorado last summer, and that was when Nick did his famous Real Art Soul Twitch stream where it started as him playing that weird Xbox. I was watching that on mobile in the mountains where there's literally no internet. Yeah. I mean, it wasn't great. It didn't look pretty, but I was able to listen to him. So,
by the way, does he not know that there's still unlimited plans for cell phones? Like I have Sprint. I have an unlimited plan for my cell phone.
Yeah, I also
you can
have
get
an
Virgin
unlimited
Mobile and
plan
get an
for
unlimited plan.
Yeah,
dude, my Verizon has unlimited data.
So, yeah. So some of them got rid of them years ago and they brought them back. Like Verizon, AT&T.
Come on, I'm on AT&T.
Yeah, they like throttle me after a certain amount, so I can't be an edgy boy.
Yeah, I'm on AT&T. They got unlimited.
Dude, I don't even need data this month. I haven't left my fucking house.
Yeah, yes, I know, right?
So he doesn't even know how cell phone plans work.
Destiny owned.
Yeah.
Hello? Can you hear me properly?
But you're better now.
Am I better?
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening.
Shit, but like, you don't
I mean, you sound like shit, but you don't sound like your balls.
How do I sound like shit? Everything should... What the fuck?
You sound like high pass.
What did you do to your computer?
You sound the highs are up.
Nothing.
Did you like piss in it or something?
No, nothing. Nothing should be wrong audio wise.
Is your fucking seat? Oh, wait. Can you talk again? Hold on.
Hello.
I knew it. I heard it for a second, dude. He's deep again.
Oh my god. My pot. Okay. Is this better?
No, it's actually just as bad.
How is it just as bad? What happened?
I really don't understand what's going on right now.
Bowblax. They're not sending their best tonight.
Do you have like an interface or something that like?
Yes, I'm using.
Dude, he hit one button and fixed it yesterday. That's the best part.
Boy, I hope John Swan is around to fix that audio later tonight after the show.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. It should be where everything looks like it's working on my end. I don't know what's up with.
This is so funny. This is Chad Blacks.
Bowblax, can you sing the lyrics to Ram Ranch right now?
I don't know the lyrics to Ram Ranch.
Look it up.
Can you sing Alabama?
No.
I wonder if he huffed helium right now, if he would sound normal.
Yeah.
Do I sound like deep or?
Yeah, dude. You sound you sound great, dude. You sound.
Did you ever watch the Fairly Odd Parents, that episode where the Trixie girl became Deep Toot? That's what you sound like.
He sounds like Down syndrome scares.
Oh yeah, I just heard it in the test. I'm a child, so I will fuck you up. I'm coming for everyone who talks shit about me. I'm coming for you, Musley. Watch out. All right.
Whoa, what did you say about Muslims?
Naming names?
Whoa. You can't say that about
Bowblax,
Muslims.
can you sing the lyrics to Black Lives Matter right now?
Bowblax, no.
Wait, sing the first part right now.
Yeah, that'd be good. It has like a deeper voice. Some people don't know the struggle.
Wait. Let Bowblax go. Hit it, Bowblax.
Some people don't know the struggle. I'm excited to see the bot afterward.
We sing Rickroll.
Rickroll. Never gonna give you up. Wow,
Dude, you have the Cisco disease, dude.
Yeah. Cisco gave me some testosterone. I took it.
Never say that again.
This is the testosterone that Grade wanted me to take.
Oh my god. Bowblax, I want you to stay exactly the way you are for John's stream tonight. I want you to just come in and be like, yo, what's up, bitches? Hey, yo, what up? It's
I think you
Bowblax.
just won the N-word pass with that vocal thing you got going on.
Bowblax, can you say the N-word?
Nigga.
Wait.
Isabel.
What?
Can
you say that on YouTube?
I was
actually, like, can you say it?
I was
can you say hard R?
I was
hard R.
I was
Well, can you call AugieRFC the N-word?
Yeah.
I'm not saying hard R on stream, but
but you'll say A.
Well, that's like more of like a
You say like
on stream,
can you
but
say like
maybe later.
N-I-Q-Q-E-R, more of like a nicker, nickware?
Oh.
It's not like.
Can you say Aurora Sweets was an inside job?
Aurora. You guys are gonna bait me.
Can you say America first is inevitable?
Oh my god.
I don't know. I need to see the chat on this actually.
The chat
I disavow the stream.
No,
I
wait a
disavow
minute. Bowblax. Aw.
Bowblax was here for 5 minutes and the stream got racist.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all it took. One
chat right now.
Harry retard just went to shit.
Did you see that really racist video on Twitter that's getting shared around of Asians?
Yeah, that's funny, bro.
Wait, what? Wait, say that again?
I thought it was funny. It's like a political cartoon. That's how I viewed it. I don't know. There's like some really racist video that's out right now. And it is racist. I'm not gonna say it's not.
What racist video? What are we talking about?
Yeah, we gotta watch this on stream. Watch it on stream.
I don't want to watch. Well, if it's racist and I get banned, then.
Well, I don't think you'll get banned for it. It doesn't seem like it's
Well, we're watching it. We're like news broadcasters. We're journalists, all right. We don't avow. We're showing it for educational purposes.
Investigation.
Yeah, we gotta find.
We gotta find.
I don't know where it is though, but
are we done with Destiny? I guess. Yeah, we are.
I think I have it. One sec. I probably
Destiny's
have
a big stupid head.
I like how Nick did.
Destiny. Realistically, right? I just want to say, is what Destiny said that wrong? I mean, I don't know.
We just had this conversation. It's not, but he's being a dick about it, and some of it is. Some of it actually definitely is.
Yeah, it's like I mean, it's like I don't know. I think the girl was kind of like annoying for like begging for subs. Like that's not the way.
It was funny.
That's not the way to go on Twitch. But
yeah,
honestly,
Destiny
like, is she wrong?
Destiny doesn't understand how phone plans work. That's the problem.
Nick, you were backpedaling so hard on the conversation yesterday.
More than half of my channel views come from mobile. So, like, I don't think like banking everything off computers and home internet.
Nick was saying Destiny was 100% right yesterday. Now he's backpedaling. Lol.
Yeah, because you showed me 1 minute. I just watched like 15 of them.
And keep in mind that's your YouTube stuff where there's more boomers than on Twitch.
Yeah,
so the odds are the mobile users on Twitch are even higher.
Yeah, when I heard what he actually said, Bowblax, I don't agree with it.
I just
$5.
I'm just like every time Bowblax. Oh my god, Bowblax, your mic is whenever
He can't hear us, so he's talking right over.
yeah,
us.
you sound fucking like autistic. Well, I mean,
Was that Ben?
Yeah, I'm here. What up?
What up, Ben? So you got that party crew. Hey, Bowblax, can you call Ben the N-word right now?
I think my microphone fucked up. Cut out.
I mean, I'm down. I'm down.
Yeah, you think your mic cut up, Bowblax? You think your mic's broken a little bit? What makes you think that?
I think my mic cut out.
Every time somebody else speaks and Bowblax speaks at the same time, we can't hear what you're saying, dude.
Does that sound like Down syndrome?
You sound retarded as
you
shit.
sound like
yeah.
you sound like you took your mic and you like peed in it, and there's still like
sound like
urine that like the mic piece is like
Are there people
soaking
watching
in.
this stream? This is like the worst conversation I've ever been a part of. Are there,
We got 350 viewers right now.
Well, what is wrong with
This is like
people?
this is like a typical
go for
YouTube
a fucking
podcast.
walk or something. This is the worst live stream you will ever tune into. This is terrible.
What do you mean?
I'm
Leave.
just upset that I pulled more viewers than him when I went live.
Wow, apparently Medicare's streaming right now. You're still getting viewers. Interesting.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Well, now that you mentioned that, yeah, this
Everyone
is
go watch
No.
Medicare stream.
All right.
He keeps covering this Corona shit. No one wants to watch it anymore.
All right, let's go ahead and Bowblax. Listen, your mic is like when other people speak, like it's just like unaudible. So
Inaudible, but yes.
yeah, whatever. So I'm gonna go ahead and kick you. Like, see if you can like fix it. Run through like the sound test. Yeah, I'm kicking you from the show.
So I'm gonna go ahead and throw you out of the call. I know that might come off as an inconvenience, and I know you might come off as
I'm sorry, but like we gotta have like audio.
Ban that
Like
guy from the goddamn Discord.
ban him from the. Yeah, okay. Suzy Lou. What do you guys think of Suzy Lou?
Where are you?
What do you guys think of Suzy Lou? What are your opinions?
I hope Tonka comes on the stream tonight. I'm actually looking forward to this. If Tonka doesn't come, I'll be a sad Nick.
Yeah.
Bowblax?
Why are you back in here? I banned you.
And is tweeting about me. Notification about it. You gotta check this out.
Okay, let's move on. So, guys,
Down syndrome.
I got a question for y'all. I got a little question. What do you do? What do you do when you're at like your peak moment of desperation, trying to? Everybody knows you're a piece of shit. Everybody's calling you out. Everybody's cashing in, making all these videos or whatever. How do you turn the audience? The answer is that you don't, right? But you can try. And so what Suzy Lou is trying now, what some of her constituents are trying, is to paint us all as the next worst thing. Doxers. We're all doxers now.
I'm a doxer. I dox Suzy Lou.
Yeah, of course. Oh my god. No. But here's the deal, right? Is like when you're like at peak levels of desperation, and you've got nothing else to do, just call the other side the worst thing you can think of, in this case that being a doxer, to devalidate all of their arguments here. Let's show this right here. So, some special members of a special club started tweeting at us, showing the Suzy Lou dump, info dump. They were tweeting, hey, this all while her hero is an admin in a doxing server, showing a screenshot showing Aiden Project, Bowblax, Cisco, Notorious Doxer, Cisco over here, Lieutenant Cobra, Internet Unwand, you're a doxer? You gotta get that out of here. Pescator and Tipster and some other people as well. So, this is really a strategy here, and you might be saying, okay, well, these are just random fans or whatever, random Suzy Lou fans or whatever. Does it really matter? Does it really make that much difference? Well, Suzy Lou herself has come out.
Dude, but you had to know they were gonna accuse us of this shit. Why do
Exactly.
you think I'm not in the server? I followed the first rule of IBS. Don't join a Discord server with the name info.
I mean, they're doing the IBS stuff, like they're screenshotting, they're screenshotting, you know, look at these lists. Info dump, you know what that means. It's, you know,
What
they're
could
trying
that be?
they're trying to pull a Kraut situation
Yeah,
here.
that's why I don't join these servers.
It's not gonna
People
work.
like me that have never been involved in IBS have no idea there's like a running terminology for that stuff.
Well, I don't think they
No, there
even
isn't.
know.
There isn't. That's just these people.
Yeah.
That's just what they're gonna do. Like, that's mostly Optimus's fucking fans, by the way. Like, that's his server that he opened up, didn't he?
No, Leonid opened it up, or somebody opened it up.
Yeah, he promoted
just
it,
for
like,
us to.
instantly.
I mean, the primary use was originally just so we could talk about the stuff without clogging up group chats and stuff, and like keeping a catalog of all the stuff we talked about already.
Yeah, if you make a public Discord server about anything, they'll accuse you of doxing. Like, the reason that she got doxed, unfortunately, is because this thing has been going on long enough and it attracted the attention of Kiwi Farms. That's the unfortunate truth here. I don't think her reaction has done anything to help it, but I'm not going to blame her for her own dox. The problem is it got to Kiwi Farms. Kiwi Farms does doxes. Kiwi Farm doxed her. You could find exactly where the fucking like in the thread where that shit. I literally looked it up after they accused us of being doxers, and you could see where they fucking found it. So it's ridiculous that you're being blamed for this.
Well, she tweeted out. Go ahead.
But every time that there was a concern about doxing, it was removed. And every time there was a concern about doxing, multiple people asked, "Hey, is everything's taken care of, right? We're not letting this happen, right?" And every time everybody's like, "Yes." That
removes the word dox. It'll delete any post where the word dox pops up. Somebody told me that yesterday.
Yeah, I don't know all the details about what exactly is set up. All I know is that I've asked every time I hear the word, like anything about private information or anything come up, I've asked like multiple times, multiple things about it, because I just want to make sure like we're not doing anything, because I don't support that, obviously. And every time I've been told like, yeah,
I mean, measures have been taken here, obviously.
Yeah, it was originally set up to basically just be because we couldn't fit everybody into a group chat. That was basically it. Yeah. So they made a server so that everybody could be in it that wanted to be in it, and then it accidentally went public. So, like, that's all I use it for, is like a group chat. I just check it every once in a while, see what's going on.
Yeah, 99% of the people who thought it was like a fucking doxing thing showed up in that server and like debated John yesterday, and like, most of them came away like looking really.
I want to know. Is the chief himself coming in tonight?
I would hope so, because he's the one spreading the majority of these rumors.
Yeah. Yeah, and here's the deal. Somebody said, doesn't Stejo hang out with Tonka or whatever? Yeah, they do. It's very interesting the tactics that are at play here, you know, and exactly who these people are who are sharing this. I mean, these are people that have, you know, tried to like spread some rumor that I shared CP with Andy Worski of all people. I mean, these are just horrible, horrible people that pretend to play, you know, the moral high ground when, I mean, they will openly be like say the most immoral things, you know, ever. Of course, that's what they're going to run with. You know, info dump? What kind of info? Obviously, addresses and phone numbers, which is not happening. Suzy herself...
It wouldn't be as obnoxious if these people could, like, speak proper English in a normal conversation and not just sound like complete fucking morons every time they open their mouth.
Yeah, well, I think you notice a consistent trend with these people like Suzy Lou is when they get back into a corner and they don't really have any arguments to make anymore, they just have to demonize the other side and try to discredit them so none of their fans will listen to them.
That or
because if you hear like, oh, that guy doxed someone, you instantly think, well, they're probably not the best person to listen to.
And that's what she tried to do with Tipster. She tried to be like, well, Tipster has a history of, you know, abusing other creators. That didn't fly. So now we're taking it a step higher, doxing. I mean, what's next? Is she gonna, you know, try to say
like, I know Tom's here. They did this to D'Angelo fucking Wallace this week. So he made a video on someone that she didn't like.
Yeah, I saw that.
He was a doxer. That's fucking ridiculous too. We don't even like it.
I have my disagreements with him, but I think that was fucking stupid. I mean,
they tried to paint. I'm unfamiliar. They tried to paint D'Angelo as a doxer.
Yeah, D'Angelo has no reason to dox anyone. Like,
that makes no sense.
Yeah, he doesn't really strike me as that type. Not necessarily.
No. I want to acknowledge also the fact that every time Suzy Lou said something about, you know, people were threatening her or whatever, almost every single time it was after somebody like Tipster or the Quartering or somebody themselves had already publicly shown that they were getting emails like harassing them or threatening that they were going to mass flag their content or something. Like she always says it after somebody in this side that she's feuding with has already publicly said it.
Yeah.
So it sounds like she's trying to turn everything back on the people that are receiving it. She doesn't provide any proof. I'm not saying it's not happening. It's almost guaranteed happening. This is the freaking internet. But it's odd that she acts like she's the only victim in all this, as if all the other people involved aren't getting spammed with privacy complaints and threats and harassment like she is.
So Suzy tweeted out, very suspicious that the day after the Quartering, she @s him, gets an email with all my personal details that people start quoting my full name, address, and mobile phone number. Thanks for doxing me. Then she flips the middle finger here. Quartering tweets out 100% grade A bullshit, and then of course he made a video saying Suzy has without evidence accused me of doxing her, and her boyfriend has also spread this absurd lie. She also claimed to have received over 700 death threats yesterday alone, 100% bullshit, and he'll respond here. I don't think we really need to play the video.
I don't think she's getting death threats. Honestly, that just seems. I mean, maybe a few. But
700.
There's always a few of them. There's always a few of them mixed in there. But unless someone makes a concerted effort to say, go send death threats to this person, it's very unlikely that many people are going to.
Death threats is always the most pointless thing to me, because somebody writing on the internet, "Ha, I kill you" or whatever. I mean, there's some credible death threats where it's like they'll post your address and be like, "I'm coming here at this date to murder you." Or like, okay, maybe that one you got to take a little bit more seriously. But most of the time, creators are complaining about death threats. It's always like, "Oh, so some anonymous account said they were going to murder me. How scary, I'm sure that's a real legitimate threat.
Doxing is scary for sure, but you can't really accuse one person in particular of doing it unless you have adequate proof. And I don't know. It's pretty ridiculous for her to do that. She's just digging herself a deeper hole. I mean, if she had gone the route of being honest with people about it, maybe at least people, she would have some people in the YouTube community on her side. But at this point, everything she's doing is just going to harm creators as a whole, and she's made too many enemies. I mean, who's going to support her? Is there a single creator other than Stejo that's been like openly supportive of her?
Tonka saw.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, that's it. It's literally
that guy's a fucking loser. Hey, Tonka, you're a fucking loser. You're a gay loser.
Oh.
That's literally it.
But I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'm Musley.
I'm sorry.
We gotta count all the crew in here.
Did Keemstar tweet me and he unblocked me, tweeted me, and blocked me again? That fucking asshole.
What did he tweet at you?
I just look on my feed. He goes, "Yeah, I watched Drama Alert too."
What?
Oh. Well, interesting. Didn't you guys meet in real life?
Yeah.
Why did sort of that? Like hijacked like a little thing Keem was doing or whatever. Or no, I think Keem invited people. Never mind. What did he say though? Hold on, let me. Keemstar.
It's actually funny because the Lionhead has a giant forehead.
Oh my god, I'm looking at this right now on stream.
This fucking asshole.
I watched Drama too. Shit show. Cover Suzy Lou. Cover your forehead. Good one.
But I was making fun of his broadcast. What do you mean? I made fun of his Drama Alert.
Yeah.
I was literally talking down to him.
Yeah, I wasn't arguing it.
No, I'm talking about to Keemstar. Like, he's like, yeah, I watched Drama Alert too. Like, I'm copying his point. I'm making fun of him.
Yeah. That's funny though. He tweeted at Bowblax the other day. He was like at Bowblax DM, and then like a few hours later, like Bowblax wasn't online. He just gets on, and then Keemstar blocked him before he could even respond. He's like, you took too long or something like that. Augie, scroll down. Alinity on screen. Wait, what? Whoa! Hey! Whoa! Now, what? Why would you? Oh, you said scroll up. Ah! Oh my god. Alright, okay. Well, age restricted, boys. That was wonderful.
She actually fucking popped a boob on stream? That's hilarious.
Why would she?
Yeah, I saw that.
Did she do it on purpose?
I think she's delusional.
Like how do you accidentally fucking pull your shit out on stream?
Yeah.
It's a very purposeful movement. I mean, it's kind of hard to like accidentally do, unless you had like an intense muscle spasm. I don't know, man.
There's like a campaign of girls on Twitch who like are viciously fighting for the rights. I don't know if this is like an old thing or if this is a recent thing. I saw this recently though. They are viciously fighting for the rights to like be able to like breastfeed on stream, and that being like a protected rule or what. I'm like, why would you need to do that on stream specifically?
I don't know.
I mean, for other than the obvious reason, you know.
Just put your tits away. Just put the tits away, guys. Come on, it's not that hard. Just put them away.
That thought did it on purpose. Yeah, it is allowed already. Well then, okay. Well then they let them. I think that might have been the new rule change or whatever. Anyway, either way, Suzy Lou. Now I have a tweet, by the way, because I saw this. I actually did kind of see this coming. I threw up a tweet like 3 weeks ago or something, where I noticed in my comments, people were saying like, you know, it's honestly crazy the fact that she has not gotten doxxed. And I was like, whoa now. And it's funny because even on the clip that, they were commenting on, me and Tommy, it's a clip of me and Tommy talking about Suzy Lou, we're being like, don't dox, don't joke about it, don't even think about it, you know, don't hack her, don't even, I don't think that's even possible, but just don't do anything nefarious or whatever. I'm not even for mass flagging her videos for like false reasons or whatever, because it just doesn't help anyone.
Like, isn't like the first rule of that John Swan server like no doxing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's not that kind of info dump over here, but don't go with anything.
She literally got doxxed on Kiwi Farms.
Yeah, and
everyone
that was
gets doxxed on Kiwi Farms.
Yeah, like people I know have been doxxed on Kiwi Farms. That's what like Kiwi Farms is. Why are you blaming us for that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get doxxed there. I think once I turn 18, they consider it fair game. So
they have morals on when to dox somebody?
I was told that the rule is you don't get a thread made unless you're above 18.
That's interesting to me that there's like a moral. Well, you know, wait till he's 18, then we can like, you know, go through all his personal information. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. That's funny. Kiwi Farms is an interesting place. Actually, it is helpful. It is helpful to for information on people on locales or whatever.
Yeah, for our
videos.
Video. The cost of us abusing their website for information is everyone gets their personal information leaked.
Yeah,
actually swatted. So
well, that's how they do the threads. Is that's how all the threads is just their name right up front.
Yeah. I mean, it's it's just what's gonna happen. You gotta live with it.
It is what it is, you know.
Honestly, if you're being fair, I try not to use it for anything unless like if they have the only screenshot available. Like I pulled one screenshot from my Chris Hansen video off there because it was deleted and I couldn't find it. But guys like Pro Jared's response video, most of that shit came from Kiwi Farms.
Yeah.
Useful,
as far as I know,
resource.
like all
Kiwi
the
Farms is
debunking
not
of the
just
allegations came from Kiwi. If without Kiwi, he wouldn't have saved himself.
Kiwi Farms is not just it's not just like I think a lot of people look at it as like the locale website or whatever. No, they got information on Onision, Pro Jared and stuff. They grab pretty much anything.
I read a police report that linked directly to Kiwi Farms, and they mentioned how good their search system is. It searches within thread. Did you see that? It was like an ad for Kiwi Farms.
Yeah, they did like an advertisement. Yeah. Oh my god. They also they cut a Leafy's Here video and censored it or whatever. It got rid of the swear words for the police. God, that was such.
I feel like that almost being an ad for Kiwi Farms is kind of like Chris Hansen talking about Tumblr in a positive light.
Oh man.
He talks about Tumblr in a positive light. Do you know he commented on all that shit saying that was basically like those are credible? Like there was credible shit in there?
Maybe I should send him another request and ask him to promote my Tumblr page.
Oh god.
It's funny as fuck.
Tumblr.com/Onision probably didn't hurt as many people as I initially thought.
I'm surprised that site's still around. Didn't they face like major losses or whatever?
No, what
when
they did was
banned porn?
they just outright banned porn.
Yeah, and then everybody was like, "This is, like apparently Tumblr was just this massive porn site." I wasn't aware, but once they started banning it, there was like this mass exodus from Tumblr. People were like, "Where am I gonna go to post all my?" You know.
I think I heard the problem was child porn specifically, which is why they banned all porn outright.
They just got rid of it.
They just couldn't get rid of the child porn.
Well, they let porn all over the place on Twitter. Is there a big child porn problem?
No,
I don't know, but the reason why there's so much porn on Twitter is because all the Tumblr accounts came over.
So basically, Tumblr had in 2013, Tumblr was sold for $1.1 billion, right? That's a huge amount of money, right?
It's insane.
Huge.
It got sold to the owner of WordPress for $3 million a few years later.
Yeah, they were taken off of the App Store because of their child porn problem.
Dude, there was so much child porn, Apple removed the app.
Yeah.
Sounds like a great
assessment. Why Tumblr? Like why
a
Tumblr
great destination?
I don't really get it.
I remember when I was like 10 and my parents set up like a Tumblr blog for me where I could post just random shit or whatever. Dude.
Yeah.
And that's how you got to Sin Jared.
They're like, hey, there's all kinds of kids who like pizza on this website. Oh,
yeah, and then I went down the rabbit hole and I became a homosexual at the end of it. So the more you know.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
True.
I mean, that's a positive outcome. I've ever seen one.
It was a transformation.
Yeah.
Yeah, no doxing at all.
Yeah, like I don't feel bad for Suzy Lou. Like,
whoa! You disavow? That's what you meant to say now. Hold on.
No, I do disavow. I don't feel bad for her. This constant victim carding since the fucking first day. It's ridiculous. You know how this situation could have ended like really early on?
Her just
honesty.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say, her doing this and this and that. Nah. It's just one word. Honesty, really. Yeah.
Not slandering Tipster and John.
That would require her to see
not
what she.
Slandering everybody. Not getting on not having Cjo hop in the comment section on Tonka's thing where he's just out here fucking slandering everybody with baseless accusations. Like there's so much baseless shit being thrown around from the people who are claiming that baseless shit is being thrown around that it's fucking hilarious.
Well, now you see, we're just mad that a successful young woman is doing well, and we want to deplatform her because all she's doing is watching anime. You know, we need to get rid of her. Let me read through a few super chats here.
And all Scottish people.
Yeah. No.
I believe they duplicitously
let me see right here.
Consequence as opportunity.
Mike the Bike through 2 says, I mostly watch it at work, so mobile. Juicy Handshake through 5 says, got the RFC hoodie yesterday. Glad to see it still comes on order time when people are out here dying. Bowblax N-word avow, not disavow.
Do you know why all the maps are on Twitter, dude? The maps are on Twitter because Twitter allows maps. What does that say about Jack?
He likes little kids.
Alright, that's a little far, but...
I mean, what other conclusion were you looking to reach there, Nick?
That he's pandering.
Disavow! Nicholas disavow Diorio.
I think he's pandering.
I feel like there aren't that many pedophiles.
Don't forget all the
Twitter modified their rules specifically in September to allow conversations of pedophilia. That's not me making it up or
construing. That's such a fucking weird thing to allow.
They literally were like, okay, listen, guys, we're making this abundantly clear. Conversations of pedophilia and how you love little kids, that's allowed. You can talk about it as long as you don't avow it, all right? Like, they literally said that, yeah I did a video on it. It's a real thing.
Fucking weird. Why do they do that?
I don't even think that's true, Augie. I think it's because they do talk about like doing it. They talk about doing it and they don't get banned for it.
Yeah, but unwind. They do it. They disavow, so it's okay.
Like when people say shit like, "Oh, pedophilia is becoming a sexuality these days" with these fucking crazy people, and you're supposed to sit there and go, that's just your right wing lingo. There's no way that'll actually happen."
Well, to be
and then
fair,
Twitter comes out and actually makes a protected group on Twitter. That's fucking terrifying.
Yeah. I think a lot of those accounts, because I'll see this literally every day. Literally every day, I'll see somebody, on some burner account or whatever tweet out, I'm Map and I'm proud, and then
your fucking account.
Well, no, here's the deal, right? I'll see there's obviously a lot of these I think are real actual pedophiles, but I think a lot of what happens is a lot of people are just baiting for attention because you get like 50,000 people on my timeline who are just, no, it's not. I'm against pedophilia, and I'm like, okay. Hot take there, buddy. But then they'll get into these long, lengthy arguments with pedophiles. And I'm like, why are you talking to these people? Why are you giving these people attention? Yeah. Why are you so desperate to talk to all these pedophiles? What do you think you're going to save them?
You're gonna stop them.
Yeah, you're going to convince them that pedophilia is wrong. Yeah. I don't think it's going to work like that. Just leave them. Just stop. Now, I'm not saying, I don't want to say leave them alone.
Leave your accounts alone. You're going to get suspended. If you want to make 50 more Twitters, make 50 more Twitters.
Yeah, block, report them.
No, report, block, and go.
Yeah.
That's the best thing you can do for your Twitter. Otherwise, you're going to lose your accounts. And it's so ridiculous that you have to do that now because Twitter is pandering to pedophiles.
And other people too, who shall be named.
All right.
Mike the Bike through 2. Mike the Bike through 2 says, please say you got a pretty mouth. Bowblax. Unmute yourself. You've been called to duty.
Okay. Is my mic still fucked up?
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
No, it sounds normal now.
Is it?
No, it's gonna break in a second.
It's normal for whatever you are.
Shut the fuck up, you fucking retard.
Wait, but Bowblax, you are the retard though. You're retarded, bro. You have autism.
Yeah, but
you're a retard, bro.
I can tell
you're
that
a retard.
Retarded.
No, he's just fat.
You're an e-girl.
You're an e-girl. Nick's just fat. You're an e-girl. Yeah.
I'm just
You're
eating
a
pizza.
retarded e-girl.
That's my favorite clip of what's his name? Who's
This
that?
stream has the most like low IQ hosts I've ever. Dude, as soon as I leave the stream, it becomes like a fucking chimp fest, dude.
Are we allowed to say retard on stream? Can I say retarded? Can I call the CEO of YouTube retarded?
Yeah, I don't care as long as you don't take my super chats.
Yeah, Augie's channel.
Everyone,
So my-
donate $1,000 tonight, and I'll say the N-word on the stream.
See, my channel's like the YouTubers' dumping grounds. Like, YouTubers are... Here's the deal, right? YouTubers are all inherently, naturally racist. They hate gay people. You know, they hate all that. They come on this channel. They come on this channel to just dump out all their inner hatred. Then they can go on their channels and be safe again, you know?
You are a confirmed.
I'm not a YouTuber.
I know, no. I watched the video in the comment section.
Yeah,
that
Augie,
said
didn't
you
you
were
say
a
on stream?
homophobe.
Yeah, didn't you say on stream I hate gays?
Someone get Rewired Soul in here. Augie needs therapy.
I
Dude,
agree.
Chris needs a fucking redemption arc, okay?
So now I'm not a
Augie
YouTuber.
of his homophobia is exactly
No,
what
no,
he needs
no,
for
no, 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 no. You misunderstood. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm not a YouTuber. Everyone else is.
Augie, fuck your pandering right now to the alt-right.
Whoa! Whoa!
Whoa!
There's a bigger thing going on
Whoa,
here.
that's too far. He is
no.
not all right. He is America first.
I'm sorry, pandering to the alt-right.
He's a
yeah,
groiper. He's a groiper.
Yeah,
where's your groiper profile picture on Twitter? Augie?
This is a
You gotta talk about
groiper-friendly
a cat
podcast. Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna give Chris Booty a redemption arc. I think we need to do it.
Chris Booty.
After that debate you had, after all the hype of you taking down the Rewired Soul, you want to lift him out of his grave. All right.
Did you?
Chris is based now. We made Chris based again.
So, yo, he's legitimately one of the funniest fucking dudes.
Like
Yeah, I'm just
we
memeing. He's
we
not
met.
that bad
I
of a
like
guy,
that. I like that
honestly.
video of him with Andy Worski where he says that one thing.
Yeah, he's chilled out.
Chris bought me a not bought. He gave me a Valorant code, so I am now. He's bought me over. I'm now a Rewired Soul fan.
Yeah.
He is. I'm the
Take
biggest
notes.
sponsor.
Augie can be bought. Take notes.
You give
Send
me
your
a
donations in now.
Valorant code. Yeah, I'm
Bunty,
I'm your
send in
biggest fan now.
$1,000 to the stream. He might.
Exactly.
Suzy, just buy his support.
He
Yeah.
sent Augie a copy of his book "Rewire Your Rectum" and I was hitting on him.
It was a good read. It was I have it sitting next to my
Rewire
Bible.
Your
All of
Rectum?
my
What
Bibles.
is that, like a book about gay sex? I'm.
What?
That would be the joke. Bowblax, that would be the joke. Thank you. I'm glad you caught up.
Super chats. Super
There's
chats.
all in the chat too. I need to translate. Come
Super
on.
chats. Salvasu2 says kick Tom, no Medicare stream. You got to toss more than 2 to kick Tom. I'm sorry. He's a big YouTuber. I got a clout chase over here.
Sorry, who's Tom? Who's Tom? My name's Ed.
I thought your name
Wait,
was.
Tom's that guy that got less streamers than me when we did a.
No.
Okay,
yeah,
I had slightly less, and it's because you were on and you suck. You ruined it.
To be fair, Nick did ruin that stream. We were just chilling, maxing, relaxing, having a good
Nick-
time.
and then Nick took up
and
like
then Nick came in.
80%
He's
of
like,
that stream.
"Slacker TV, I hate it." Whoa,
He's like,
calm
Jay
down.
Aubrey. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, Jay Aubrey, and I'm just like, come on
Slacker's
now.
the homie. He's just got some.
Jay
I like
Aubrey is a
Slacker.
coward and a fraud.
Slacker is.
Everyone
Tommy.
sucks but me.
That's Tommy.
Time to list off all my enemies.
Oh, yeah, Tommy,
Nerd
that was
Cities.
Tommy.
Let me just go on
Fuck
Turkey
yeah.
Tom's channel and
You're
just
fucking
burn.
to me that you
Let me just go on.
dislike
No. Let me just go on Turkey Tom's channel and just burn every bridge in one stream.
Oh
What
yeah.
bridges did I have left?
You think Nick builds bridges? Let alone.
I don't make friends.
Nick has like a flamethrower and he like torches every fucking bridge around him. As soon as one gets built, he's like, nope.
Hernan through 50 ARS says the Doomatards are not bringing up their best people. Anton Shields through $10 says, will Suzy, Lou, and Sisha learn their lesson, or will they fine-tune their craft? I believe they
Find out
duplicitously.
next time on Dragon Ball Z.
I believe they duplicitly enjoy exploiting and see consequences as opportunity. She has a superiority complex. 99 Volt through 5S.
In her forehead.
Suzy, there's no lawsuit. Quartering, there's a lawsuit. Stejo. He leaked private information about a lawsuit.
99 Volt through our last super chat for tonight, and then I think we're gonna wrap it up and head on over to John's channel in about 40 minutes. I want to think before we move on. I want to
This was
think
the best stream Bowblax has ever done.
Yeah.
I think
I
was actually considering. I've been thinking about kicking Bowblax off, kind of doing it solo from now on. Bowblax has renewed my faith in the product. I think he's gonna. Yeah. I think we're gonna see a lot more Bowblax in the future.
You were about to backstab me? Wait, were you just waiting?
Yeah, I was considering it. I don't know.
It should have just been entirely Bowblax karaoke
happen.
Congrats on over 300 viewers.
This was the worst stream for this to happen too, because I actually
You had so much to say. Yeah,
I had a lot. I disagreed with Nick on the Destiny stuff. I mean, we talked about it yesterday. Although I think Augie displayed my argument pretty well. Nick kind of cucked Augie because Augie's superior.
Dude, he played the entire stream. You gave me 1 minute and X my opinion.
It was 2 minutes, and it was the most important part.
I just watched half a stream. And we didn't even get to that clip yet.
Find out tomorrow on RFC Extra Hours. All right, next super chat. 99volt says, don't forget, all the maps are migrating to Twitter and are trying to get into the LGBT community. Well,
I don't think they're having them either.
Yeah, they're not having much luck there.
Yeah, good luck.
I don't know
there.
any gay people who are like, yeah, bring the pedophiles to us.
Yeah, even the bestiality people don't want them.
Dude, send them in.
That's crazy.
Let them in.
Wait, I thought all gay people were like that.
All right, Tom. All right.
I thought naturally.
He's not for it.
Slowly back away.
I'm kidding. It's a meme.
I mean, I thought naturally, scientifically gay people. No, I'm just gonna.
Minecraft.
If we look at the numbers.
Listen. If we look at human nature, homosexuals have a tendency. No, okay.
What is this, Destiny argument?
This is not an argument Destiny would make. This is the opposite of an argument Destiny would make.
This is the other guy, yeah.
Yeah, the other one.
Bausch.
Yeah, Bausch. This is it. Well, actually, Bausch, I think. Okay, a lot of people call him a pedophile. I don't know exactly.
He's not a pedophile.
No, he's not. He's not. Listen to me. A lot of people have called him a pedophile. I think he made some argument that Destiny also made.
He does the Destiny thing, yeah, he does let me just play with morality a little bit and play devil's advocate for the worst things like incest. And I think I don't know if he was specifically doing that for pedophilia, but
I kind of respect the dedication to the facts and logic, but it just does not look good. It does not look good. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's like a conversation you'd have with your friends while high as fuck, not on the internet. Let me just.
Bowblax, I've never sat down with friends.
When you get high, you just defend pedophilia.
Theoretical stuff like that. That's what I mean. Theoreticals of morals.
Save I can't talk. Save theoreticals for physics, bro. I don't want to talk about pedos.
Theoretically, I mean. Okay, I gotta get off.
I have a small mind, Nick.
I gotta grab a bite to eat before John's one tonight.
A big mind goes, yay, pedophilia? What are you saying?
Jesus Christ.
All right. Hang it up. Jada through 2 says, you're lame, Augie. Congrats on over 300 viewers. Yeah, I mean, for a bullshit stream, we pulled 350 consistently all night. But I still disavow. Mods, ban the e-girl. Lenny the Shark through 2, and he included no message, but thank you for the 2. And yeah, I think that's gonna wrap it up here for tonight. What do you guys say? I want to thank the crew that we kind of, I never schedule people out like, oh, you're gonna be here on this day or whatever. It just kind of forms together. So I want to thank the crew that gathered around the good old campfire tonight in absence of Bowblax.
3 other people had to make up for my absence. That's how much.
That's how much wealth you bring to the stream.
Yeah, that's how much weight I bring.
So much smarter. There were so many big-brained ideas.
We had such a good. We literally discovered we had great theological. What am I talking about? We broke down science. We broke down science. I'm gonna bounce out of the call. I'll talk to you guys.
Yeah.
Talk to you guys later.
That Nick was wrong. Yeah.
I don't know. I think this is a fun BS stream. What do you guys think? Be sure to hit down below if you're on the YouTube channel. Make sure you're subscribed. Turn them notifications on. I'm out of here. I gotta kind of pack it up a little bit earlier tonight, although we did it at the 2-hour mark, which is what I usually like to hit. Sometimes I like to go a little over the 2-hour mark, but I think tonight I gotta pack it up a little bit early. It's gonna be about 30 minutes before we start on John's one, so I gotta grab a bite to eat there so I can go over to John's channel. It's gonna be a massive show tonight. John's thrown up the VOD for a few days now, and it's already got 1,000 likes or something, even though I mean, he hasn't streamed yet, so I think definitely gonna see probably 1,000 people over there if I had to guess. I don't know, but it's gonna be a big night. Stick around, there's more entertainment, and also, if you're not if you're not down for that, later tonight, my good friend ExedPanda Ben, some of you know him, some of you hate him. He's gonna be streaming some games. I might be on his channel, don't know yet, but check that out over there. YouTube.com/ExedPanda or the link up in the chat. Go ahead and give him a sub there. Other than that, guys, I'm gonna bounce out of here. We're gonna get out of here. We're gonna, let me see. Yeah, we're gonna get out of here. All right, talk to you guys later, everyone. Peace out.